I actually have no clue where this site is.
Yeah, we definitely not staying here. This is a big sand pile. That's a far way down. You definitely don't want to slip off here. Hey y'all, so today is Good Friday and we are headed across the harbor bridge right now. We're gonna go on the West Bank. I've always been curious about the energy project site. I didn't manage to find like any videos and stuff exploring it online. So I figure why not? Let me go and see what it looks like for myself, and I can take you guys along with me also. We're gonna turn left and head on the West Bank and drive all the way to Wales, which is where the project site is. This area reminds me of Essequibo for some reason. Has a similar look. In this area. This is the village of Sisters, and we're now entering Wales. You got the Wales Magistrate Court. There's a children's court. So, slight confession, I actually have no clue where this site is, but like way up ahead I could see the huge transmission towers, so I figure I'm headed in the right direction. Continue, the road is pretty bad, so we can continue going until we find it. No kind of houses or anything in this area. It's just kind of a dam, not really a road. A little bit rough, so taking a little longer than I had hoped for. And we're back to a little bit of civilization. There is a small community at the back here. I don't know what it's called though. So we can see one of the transmission towers ahead. I think that's what you call it, transmission. And there's one over there too. I think that might be across the Demerara River on the east bank. So we're a bit closer now to this tower. I don't think you can really get an idea of the sheer size of it from this video, but there's one on the east bank of Demerara. This would be at Garden of Eden. You can see it in the distance, and the Garden of Eden power plant is just off to your left there. And then this is connected and it heads all the way down this way, off over there. There's more towers. So we'll try to see if we can follow these towers, if there's a road somewhere, and figure out where this goes. Came a little bit closer now to this tower. So the one it connects over here. There's some guys doing some work, else I would have gone closer. And then we can see in this direction, they all run all the way down west. So there's a few of these on the site going down towards where the plant will be. So we passed was what was the cement or asphalt plant. We drive up a little bit and I believe this here might be the site. There's no signs or anything, but this is the only construction site at the back here. There's really not that much to see at the moment. We can still walk around and see if we find anything interesting. Sun is setting, so unfortunately shooting towards the sun can be a little bit dark, but we'll still try to see as much as we can. Not much happening in this area either. Just a large flat area and stockpile of supplies. So these towers aren't actually connected to anything as yet, just to each other. In total there are 6 from where I came at the front. After the towers there's what looks like a substation over there. This is at the western end of the site. Road to what I believe is a substation. I'm not gonna go over there, but I'll show you the site from the back end of it. So it extends from there all the way along here, and the tower's on the left, and all here is the site, I'm assuming, where the actual project will go up. So we'll walk back in this direction towards the car and I'll show you bits and pieces from this side. gonna take a little quick walk down this road to see exactly what this thing is up ahead over there. I'm not even going to try to explain what this is because I have no clue. But, you know, just watch. I'll just show you what it is. Somebody out there will probably know. Now here's something you don't see every day. See if I can. Radiation storage bunker. Yeah, we definitely not staying here. I do know it says danger, so it looks like some kind of mechanism that will deal with the gas, because I see there's a high pressure line over there somewhere. I'm gonna go through this little piece here to see if there's anything on this side. Looks like just some containers with equipment and supplies and whatever else. So we can actually go up this little sand pile here and definitely get a better view, because this one was higher than the little piece of the little sand pile that I went up earlier. But this is a big sand pile. Oh, you can definitely see all of the facility from up here. There's a far way down. Definitely don't want to slip off here. The bird's eye view of the thing we were trying to figure out what it was. A little too dark right now, so you won't really see much of the details. Alright, we'll head down back here now and then start heading out to here. So I thought I'd give you a better idea of how this whole thing is laid out. So where the plant is, or where the plant will be going, is just off into the distance. We were all the way down at the back, around there, and then you see the transmission lines, the transmission towers come to the front, and then there's one somewhere over there, comes across here to this tower, which then goes across the Demerara River to that tower, and will probably interconnect with the Garden of Eden power plant. I don't know the specific details how it will work, but I'm assuming that's the plan at this point. Right, so that's it for today. Unfortunately, it's almost 6 right now, getting dark, and I can't really show you much more. Well, to be honest, there's not much more to see. I couldn't come earlier when it was brighter, and I wouldn't have time for probably another month to do this, so today was the only day. Maybe in another 2 or 3 months, when the project moves along a little bit more, I'll come back and try to give an update on how it is. Alright, so until the next video, adios.